Hey guys, what's up? It is me, Zebra Gaming here, again, with Everlasting Summer. This game, it's something, I tell you. I've had to play the thing twice now, alright? Twice. I'm gonna bring the mic in close to my face. I don't want you to hear my breath that well. I'm gonna go ahead and open the save game. You're kidding me. Back. This is why you don't override saves, alright? Don't mind any of this. Okay? Okay, because I don't know how to... Alright. We're gonna start from here, because mainly the beginning part of it was just mumbo-jumbo about him running back and forth in a reality and stuff. Alright, well, load game. Then it all came to me. I can try to make a phone call. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, most of it before him was just mumbo-jumbo and stuff about him freaking out and running away and how this was probably an alien introduction. Nothing really important to the story. No choices were to be made. Don't mind any of the other saves you've seen. Let's get into it. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first number from my contact list. But instead of signal strength, the screen was showing a thick cross. Alright, there may be no signal in such backward country place. Though I cannot be the only who got here. Buses don't go on their own. I'm gonna get a headache from reading all this. Like, you guys have no idea, like, my head hurts, like, some part. It's probably from my headphones squishing my head, but I don't care. I checked the bus from all sides to make sure it wasn't a hallucination. It's probably not. Bits of dirt on the bottom, some rust here and there, faded out paint, and worn out tires. No, this is definitely a very ordinary Icarus. Oh yeah, by the way, the bus is an Icarus. I don't know why that's important to him, but I feel like it's going to be important later, so remember that for me. Icarus. 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 Yeah, exactly the kind of bus which takes you to a place beyond your understanding if you carelessly fall asleep. I gave a nervous chuckle. It came out sporadically by itself. Because it wasn't a right place or time to laugh. But, where on earth is the driver? I cautiously sat down on the curbstone beside the bus. Also, I didn't get to explain it at the beginning, but I'm going to kind of split this into multiple parts because I already played it a couple of times, day one, and it took both, I recorded the two, both took like an hour and 60 minutes long, so I'm going to split this into maybe 2 or 3 parts. I cautiously sat down on the curbstone beside the bus and started waiting. My patience didn't last long. My anxiety seemed to have reached the top, and I started going slightly mad. In such a situation, anyone would have probably felt similar. Aliens and parallel universes were gone from my imagination, leaving only void and darkness. Is this how it will all end? How my life will end? But I wanted to do so much, so many things that I had no time for yet. I was taken over by the idea that this was definitely the end. Dang it. But why? And it's not fair. Sure, I'm no worse than anyone. God, why? Tears were burning my eyes unbearably. I curled up and started rolling in the grass. Why? What did I do? Why me? But my outcries were only heard by speechless statues of pioneers and by a bird on a tree which immediately flapped their wings and took off, having cried something in its own bird language, as if laughing at the idiot who dared to interrupt its after-dinner nap even though it looks like it's midday. I don't know how many times I've said that. At least I was breathless with my weeping, and just laid quietly, sobbing from time to time. After a while, I managed to pull myself together. My mind cleared up a bit, as if terror, the fear of death gave me a little break. All in all, if someone wanted to kill me, what is all this for? Doesn't look like an experiment either. If this is some crazy coincidence, then it probably carries no threat. Anyway, for now it seems there is no danger. I'm yawning. Give me a second. You have no. The panic was soon gone. Of course, the blood was still pounding in my head, and my hands were still shaking, but at least I could think clearly now. Right now, there's nothing I can really change anyway, so no matter how much I think or get mad, it will only make things worse. There's no point making guesses until I get some facts straight. In any case, I won't learn anything by lounging about here. Yep, there's the sign. Not gonna read all that again. Too lazy. There comes a girl in the pioneer form. You just give me the option. Ugh. Just talking about running away. Came closer. Oh my god. I'm beating on my keyboard right now. Oh, thank God. Reply. Oh my god. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go nuts. You know how many times I had to hit reply? I'm not gonna do don't reply, because, like, I feel like I'm awkward. Freaking out. Freaking out, man. Freaking out. Yeah. Alright then, welcome. Yeah. Whatever. Just give me directions, so I can get lost and find you. That was something about Dmitrievna. She's the camp leader. I'm gonna ruin this entire first part for you. I'm gonna make this a real quick first part. Finally, mere 50 meters ahead of one small-story house that had popped up on the left side, the billboard on the near door said "Clubs." Yes, it did. Thank you. And I was about to come closer when the door suddenly opened and a short girl wearing pioneer uniform came out. Yep, she has purple hair. That's interesting. Her pretty face gave me an impression of bearing a torment for the fate of whole mankind with truly universal sorrow. I mean, if that's how you want to describe someone's face, I guess that describes her face, but to me, it just looks like it's animated, I guess. She has huge fake boobs. Anyway, as soon as she saw me, the girl froze, as if frightened. I'd be frightened, too. Seeing somebody in winter clothes. I'm supposing he's still wearing them anyway. I froze too, considering it was the best to do. So approach first and wait until she if I can't stop yawning, I'm gonna freak out. Or maybe run away after. I became a goat. Well, this option was constantly suggested by my self-preservation instinct. At least that's what I'd like to tell myself. Nah, shut up, me. Not the worst human instinct, but by far from being the most logical. Far from being the most... Shut up! You know how many times I do this? You know how many times? I do this way too many times. Alright? Shut up! You got no money. I had to sit through an hour of doing nothing but sitting here and reading all this, and then, like, first one not uploading, which would be better, because, oh my god. My head hurts. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to slow down a little. My head's killing me. And those deductive abilities, or at least their semblance, were hinting to me that I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to stop yawning. There was no need to be afraid of this girl. Thank you. Yeah. Suddenly, somebody jumped out nearby. There's that beautiful soundtrack. Thank you. Some head relief. This soundtrack to this game is the only thing to, like, make my headache go away. A girl wearing a bright red t-shirt with the USSR written on it. I knew that. Even though it looks like CCP. USSR, I guess. I don't care. I do care. Yeah. Such exact reproduction of the age. She looked quite short from the distance. That's because she is. And was probably younger than both pioneer girls at the gates, and this girl at the door of the clubs. Pink hair, purple hair. Okay. At last I decided to come closer, but the USSR, as I called her in mind, jumped to the first girl and started telling something while sawing the air. The other girl in turn seemed confused, looked down, and made no reply. I would have probably continued to observe their amusing dialogue, but the USSR suddenly pulled something out of her pocket and started shaking it in front of the other girl's face. That is the fate of mankind and universal sorrow. Right there. Alright, no pupils. And no teeth. Just a tongue and a mouth. What's left of the mouth? Sure, it came untucked. Opened. I don't care. This is innocence at its finest. Except the thing in her hand. That's terrible. Something turned out to be a grasshopper. Squealed the first girl. She sounds manly. She must not be too keen of insects. At least she rushed towards where the Lenin presumably made a speech about the accomplished workers' and peasants' revolution. That's to say towards the square. Your imagination is just chock full of things. She slid away from me. This organized me not a bad start of the day. No, it's not. I have absolutely no clue where I am. Besides that, there are some kids here role-playing pioneers. I bet they are pioneers. And, as far as I can tell, the place is located tons of kilometers away from my home. I bet. Something about a different reality, and it's indeed a reality. I mean, everything around me seems so real. If a little... Oh, the soundtrack went away. No, I'm yawning again. I mean, everything about it seemed so real, if a little embellished, that I was starting to fall into thinking that, in fact, my previous life could have been just a dream. And what should I do now? Close your eyes. I was picking the cracks in the tiles which paved the pathway and stared aimlessly at the club's building. Just a few more seconds before I had to come up with some decision. That's when I recalled myself rolling onto the grass, weeping. Yeah, you're a baby. He's a big old babe. Babe. I cringed in disgust. Good. Good cheese. Good. Perhaps it's another instinct. When all energy for whimpering and self-pitying is used up, the body either goes into hibernation or mobilizes. Listen here, Mr. Encyclopedia. Calm your crap. I've had enough of it. Scientifics. Science. Mine seemed to have chosen the second option because out of the blue, I got this determination to figure out what was going on. That's good for you. That's good. It's nice you chose the latter instead of the former. And in order to do that, I had to act like a man, like a human, to maintain the dignity of representative of my own world. Yeah. That's how you do it. I followed the path to the left, to the right, which stood small cabins, homes of the local pioneers. Alright, so one of them looks the biggest out of all of them. And it's Captain Boat Building over here. No, it's not a boat building, but you don't understand. It's an inside joke. And I feel like that's where he's supposed to go, but he's just too stupid to even check. Anyway, I followed the path to the left and to the right, which said small cabins, apparently homes of local pioneers. That's not me, no. Actually, it looked quite cozy from the outside. Even though I was born in the Soviet Union, I had never been part of its children organizations. Neither the pioneers, nor even the Young October children. The younger October children. I imagine day life to pioneer a bit differently. Huge barracks with long rows of metal bunks, wake-up calls at 6 o'clock, played by a siren, 1 minute to make your bed, join a formation up the drill square. I got really quiet. Hope you guys can still hear me. Or wait. Could I be confusing it with something else? Probably armies. And there goes the shaking screen. I got hit in the back. That's great. I staggered but remained on my feet, turned around, and prepared to become a hero on while fighting for my life. You're in a pioneer camp. You're not going to die. You overreact. But all I found was another girl standing before me. My mouth hung open in surprise. Pick your jaw up off the floor. I closed my mouth. Same pioneer uniform, but it looked, let's say, provocative. Yeah, she looks kind of prostitute. She looks kind of prostitute. She looks kind of prostitutative, if that was a word. The way she was wearing it. And the girls I had met here before, this one was rather cute, but her overly arrogant expression killed any desire to get to know her better. So, you're new here? Yeah. Fine, see ya. She dashed a threatening glance at me and walked past. That's good. Get out of here. I don't care for you. I don't much care for you. You hit me with a rock. You're terrible. I don't much care for you. I don't much care for you, good sir, or good woman. or good lady, or good ma'am, or good day. How about that? Good day to you, ma'am. I waited for the pioneer girl to turn the corner. Who knows what else she might have been up to? The most interesting thing was that even this hostile seemed completely normal. Thank you. My eyes are watering and I'm yawning so much that I'm going insane. She did not give the feeling of some deadly danger, the most dangerous game. Oh my god. Guys, you have no idea what's going on in my mind right now. I'm going insane. Except maybe the danger of getting punched in the nose. Yeah, that sounds like it would hurt. That would hurt you, buddy. That would hurt. At last I managed to make it to the square, where there was no linen on an armored car, although one could really expect something like that after all that had happened. Instead, however, a monument to a certain comrade towered in the middle of the square. The letters on the pedestal read Genda. Genda. I don't know how to read that. I'm gonna guess that I'm right. Yep. Must be some figure of the party. Big figure of the party. There were some small benches at the sides. It's quite cozy here. Where did that girl tell me to go? To the left or to the right? To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. To the left. Why am I going here anyway? Ah, right. I decided to pretend to be normal. You know, you don't have to pretend to be normal. You just go that crap crazy, and then, you know, people kind of assume you're normal until you show that you're crazy because you snap due to society's double standards and the standards you can't keep up with, so you fall into a deep depression, and then you kind of try and pick yourself up, but as you're picking up the pieces, something in your psyche snaps. And as your psyche snaps, you slightly go insane. You attempt to kill somebody, but that doesn't follow through. So you try to act like it never happened, and the rest of the world doesn't know about it, so therefore to the rest of the world you seem normal. So, to the right. Through a small grove, I walk to a pier. That's a nice looking place. It's sunny. I must have taken a wrong turn. You know, I don't care. This place looks nice. Let's just enjoy the sound of the water. How about that? Just enjoy it for a moment. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it in all its beauty. Enjoy it. You know, we have a lot of time to waste. So you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this time to talk about sex, baby. You and me. Yeah. Take my time to talk about that. That. Take my time to talk about that. That is that sound. I got a whole lot of time right here. I was taking a wrong turn. Alright. Enough time. Oh, wrong way. Ah, great. I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to skip right to it. Turn towards the voice. Enough with the music. Music doesn't help it. She's saying she'll take me there. Alright, almost done. Get dressed. Thank you. I was wearing heavy winter boots, but in such weather. He dipped his feet in the water, by the way. But the music kicked on when that happens, and I can't. It's weird. Anyway, I was wearing heavy winter boots, but in such weather, there was nothing wrong in getting my feet wet. No, there's not. Furthermore, it let me cool myself a little. Looking at the river, I was brainstorming and processing everything that has happened. And if some kind of conspiracy, it is a weird one, even too friendly at times. No, it really looks more like a random event. Some entirely incomprehensible random event. Shall we go? Yes. By the way, her name's Slavia. You guys didn't get to read that, because I didn't want to sit there and stare at her. That's... yeah. There's that. But now she's cloaked, so we're better. Slavia was standing beside me just in pioneer uniform again. Thank God. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Quit thinking and go. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. See, I can't run in your clothes. I don't care. You know how many things I have to exit out of right now? Alright. Walk to the square. That's good for you. The USSR girl and the girl who hit me on the back were there chasing each other. Yep. Prostitute and 12-year-old. It's some kind of game they're playing. Well, Yana, enough running. I'll tell everything to Ultron. I'll tell everything to Ultron. I'll tell everything to Olga Dmitrievna. That's good for you. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's go, sailor. Wait. No. I decided not to question Slavia for a while about what was going on about local residents. Better first reach this mysterious Olga Dmitrievna. Okay, let's go. That sounds awesome. Sounds like she's the boss here. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I don't care. Let's get over there. Let's get over there, man. Yeah. Looked like an artist's painting. The fading paint, chipped here and there with age, was sparkling in the sun. The window shutters, slightly ajar, were swaying in the wind. Almost unnoticeable, and the huge lilac bushes were growing on the sides. It seems as if this ramshackle hut was drowning in velvet purple storm, and the lilacs, with some element of force, were inexorably destroying the troop leader's house. What are you standing for? Let's not. Slavia took me out of my daydreams. Voice. And stop teasing Lena already. What? Rena. I don't quite understand what's going on in the picture, but I'm just gonna guess blood. Sounds like there's someone inside. Indeed, a moment later, the door swung open and old Yana ran out and dashed past with the same mischievous grin. Good for you. The pigtailed girl went out next, with purple hair. That's nice. Great. Don't get upset. By the way, did any of you jump at that? Bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. Don't get upset about her, Lena. That's her name. Lena. Great. Alright, gotta be thankful it's not Rena at least, but I don't. She didn't finish her phrase, blushed, and quickly headed towards the square. Oh, she saw me. I must be really good looking. I'm pretty sure I still have the nasty, scraggly beard, though. Did anyone else remember that? Like you actually watched the prologue, he had a nasty, scraggly beard? Well, it looked well-groomed. I don't know. This guy looked pretty nourished. He didn't look fat. He didn't look thin. He had a nice groomed beard going on. I don't know if he still has it, but you know, whatever. For some reason, I felt like turning around and following her with my eyes. But Slavia said, "Come." Okay. Alright. These things right here, they are what ruin the entire mood of this game. Alright? Understand none of these, but go with it. That's a brawl. Oh well. I suppose at the same time I feel home-like and cozy, although this room is almost as much a disorder as my own flat. Too bad you don't have your flat anymore. It got destroyed in a terrible fire. Here comes, I'm gonna guess she's troop leader. Just standing near the window, being 25 years old. Nature obviously gifted her with a pretty face and a good body. What? A good body? Is your body nourished? Is it kind to other people? We can tell. I just look so weird right now. At least one thing can keep you happy in this pandemonium. The locals are beautiful. Yeah. Sure. Just scratching my ears, guys. Don't worry. Ah, my head. You're finally here. Excellent. My name is Olga Dmitrievna. I'm the camp leader. I guessed that. Nice to meet you. I'm Semyon. I decided to talk as if I weren't surprised by anything that was going on. She came closer. Go away. We've been waiting since early morning. You've been waiting for me? Yes, of course. And when does the next bus come? And why do you need it? Yeah, right. Why would I need it? Guess I shouldn't ask direct questions. The people here may react to them quite unlike what I prefer. And I doubt I'd get any answers. No reason, just curious. By the way, where are we exactly? Or mailing address, I mean. I wanted to send a letter to my parents to tell them I got here all fine. For some reason, I had a desperate idea that if I played along, I would find out something. Oh, but your parents gave a call just half an hour ago. Sent their regards to you. Now that's a surprise. So, can I call them because I forgot to tell them something before I left? No. She gave me a sweet and natural smile. You're a jerk. You're a big jerk. Why not? We don't have a phone here. And how can my parents make a call here? I've just come back from the district's central town. It's there that I talked with them. Now that's how it is. And can I somehow get to the town? No. Listen here. I come far. I don't know where I am. You better tell me where I am. That'd be great. So where am I? She kept the same smile. You're a jerk. You smile at me. I don't want to look at you. You and that red-headed chick. I don't want to look at either of you now. You're mean. You are red-headed. You and that orange-haired chick. It was really, really strong orange. Yeah. You and her. You jerks. You hit me and she hit me and you're just telling me I can't do stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm a grown man and I can. Why not? Because the next bus only comes in a week. Great, I'll hop on it then. I decided not to inquire how the troop leader managed to get there and back. I would get no answer anyway. Yep, and then she decides to jump in. It's a boot fest. At this time, Slavia was standing next to me and seemed to find nothing odd in our conversation. Oh, we need to find a uniform for you. No, you don't. I've got absolutely no desire to put on a pioneer shorts or wear the ridiculous red neckerchief. However, wearing winter clothes in the summer is not a great idea either. Right, thank you. I wonder if I'm the only one here who finds it strange that someone's wearing a coat and winter boots in such heat. Righty, right. I'll be off then, and you can get yourself acquainted with the camp. Don't forget to come to dinner in the evening. Yeah, I won't. Thanks, jerk. Having said that, she walked out of the cabin. No, walked is not the right term. She rushed out. I was now alone in Slavia. Here's that music. I must go too. Got things to do. Okay, never mind. Okay. Have a walk. Look around the camp a bit. See you in the evening. I'll see you too. Guys, I'm gonna save there. I'm gonna save there. Yeah, I'm a genius. And guys, that's the end of this episode, and I am Zebra Gaming. Guys, this is Everlasting Summer. It's a fun game, interactive novel, even though it gets annoying if you're recording it has to spend an hour. It's really long. Day one is going to consume half your life. So, be prepared to waste 24 hours. Be prepared to waste 24 hours of your life. Okay? Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm Yawning Zebra. I'm Zebra Gaming. And I will see you in the next episode. Ha! You thought I was going to say on the other side of the savannah. Ha! Anyway, guys, I will see you on the other side of the savannah. Goodbye.